The pronoun you is the second-person personal pronoun, both singular and plural, and both nominative and oblique case. In modern English, the oblique form you functioned previously in the roles of both accusative and dative, as well as all instances after a preposition. The possessive forms of you are your and yours. The reflexive forms are yourself and yourselves. Usage in standard English, you is both singular and plural. It always takes a verb form that originally marked the word as plural. This was not always so. Early modern English distinguished between the plural ye and the singular thou, as in many other European languages. English at the time had a dative distinction, which made the plural forms more respectful and deferential. They were used to address strangers and social superiors. This distinction ultimately led to familiar thou becoming obsolete in modern English, although it persists in some rural English dialects, because thou is now seen primarily in literary sources such as the King James Bible or Shakespeare. It is now widely perceived as more formal, rather than familiar, although the other forms for the plural second-person pronoun are now used for the singular second-person pronoun in modern English. The plural reflexive form, yourselves, is not used for the singular. Instead, yourself is used for the singular second-person reflexive pronoun. Informal plural forms. Despite you being both singular and plural, some dialects retain the distinction between a singular and plural you with different words. Examples of such pronouns sometimes seen and heard are y'all or you all, Southern United States, African American Vernacular English, the Abaco Islands, St. Helena and Tristan da Cunha. Y'all, however, is also occasionally used for the second-person singular in the North American varieties. You guys, U.S., particularly in the Midwest, Northeast, South Florida and West Coast, Canada, Australia. Used regardless of the genders of those referred to. You lot, UK, Palmerston Island. You all you, Caribbean English, Saba, Ayodis, Guyana. Among you, Carriacou, Grenada, Guyana, St. Vincent, Utah, Guiana, Barbados, Yena, Bahamas, Unus, Una, Jamaica, Belize, Cayman Islands, Barbados, San Salvador Island, Hughes Island, Tyneside, Merseyside, Central Scotland, Australia, Falkland Islands, New Zealand. Use guys in the U.S., particularly in New York City region, Philadelphia, northeastern Pennsylvania, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. UNS, yins, western Pennsylvania, the Ozarks, the Appalachians. Yeas, Ireland, Tyneside, Newfoundland and Labrador. Although these plurals are used in daily speech, they are sometimes not considered acceptable in formal writing situations. Third-person usage. You is usually a second-person pronoun. In formal written English, the indefinite pronoun one can be used in the third person to refer to an indeterminate person. However, English speakers usually use you. Example, one cannot learn English in a day, or you cannot learn English in a day. Etymology. You is derived from Old English German or e, which was the old nominative case form of the pronoun, and eow, which was the old accusative case form of the pronoun. In Middle English the nominative case became ye, and the oblique case was you. In early modern English either the nominative or the accusative form had been generalized in most dialects. Most generalized you. Some dialects in the north of England and Scotland generalized ye, or use ye as a clip-to-clitic form of the pronoun. The specific form of this pronoun can be derived from ********. It is most widespread in the Germanic languages, but has cognates in other branches of Indo-European languages such as Vedic, Uyam, Avyas, GK, Humais, Tok, Yes, yes, dzez, dzez, cez, opus, eus, lith, ju, ltv, ju, alb, uve, ju. In other Indo-European languages the form derived from ****s began to prevail. Lat, vos, pol, we, rus. In the early days of the printing press, the letter Y was used in place of the thorn. So many modern instances of ye are in fact examples of the and not of you. This use of letters in printing may have indirectly helped to contribute to the displacement of thou by you, and the use of you in the nominative case.